Welcome to Label Live. Whether you print labels for your business, organize things at home, or run a warehouse, this tool could make your life a lot easier. Let's dive into the site and break down what Label Live is all about and go through all the features this app has to offer. So, Label Live keeps things clean and simple. At the top of the website, you'll see four main tabs: Features, which is right here, Pricing, Learn, and Contact. So, we'll start by digging into the Features tab since that's where most of the important details live. Then I'll walk you through the other tabs, and finally, we'll wrap things up with what this app is, who it's for, and a full summary. So, when you hover over Features, there are four sections with buttons under them. Let's actually go on ahead and tap on the first one, which is App Features. This is basically giving us an overview of the label software itself and what kind of user experience it has offers. So I'm going to open it up, and here we are. First, we have a 14-day free trial. Right off the bat, Label gives new users a 14-day free trial. That means you can test all the features before deciding to buy. No risk, just download and explore. After 14 days, you can choose between a one-time license or an inexpensive monthly Label software subscription that you can cancel anytime. Next, we have Fun and Easy to Learn. This isn't some complicated high-tech tool. Label is designed to be beginner friendly. The interface is drag and drop and visual, so you don't need to be a designer to make great labels. It's easy to learn their software so you can get the job done. Label has just four menus, each with a specific purpose. Moving on, we have the dependable support. They've got a reputation for responsive and helpful support. Whether you run into a printing issue or need help importing data, someone can help. We are available every day by email and phone. Since we're a small independent shop, you get to talk directly to developers and entrepreneurs who live and breathe label printing. As you can see, our customers rate our support the best in the industry. Works on Windows and Mac. Whether you're using a PC or a Mac, Label has you covered. It's cross platform and both versions are nearly identical. So, Label is the only label printing software that works out of the box on both Windows and Mac. Print labels with flexibility and ease, no matter your operating system or printer model. Need a new label printer? Bundle and save. For some users, the software comes bundled with MYDPI, a tool that simplifies label printing hardware setup. The best printing experience starts with the right hardware. Get an MYDPI thermal printer designed for seamless compatibility with Label Live, so you can print labels faster, easier without restrictions. Moving on, we have our design. So, when we go on ahead and go to this section right here, as you can see, there are a few buttons. This is where Label Live really shines for anyone who wants full creative control over label layouts. So, barcodes. Need to add barcodes for inventory or retail? Label lets you insert a variety of barcode types, including QR codes, UPC, Code 128, and more. Generate just about any kind of barcode. As you input your data, labels update instantly. All of our supported barcodes integrate seamlessly with your business workflow. Complex text. You can layer multiple text boxes, adjust font styles, sizes, alignment, and even logic based rules. So if you need dynamic text based on conditions, that's possible. Label automatically scales text size to fit with your local label width, anchors text to field corners, and deletes blank lines. Images. You can import logos or product images directly into the label design. PNGs, JPGs, no problem. It handles high resolution images, both large and small. Size and orientation. So, you can adjust the dimensions and direction of your labels however you want. Whether you need landscape or portrait labels, or small or large labels, it's customizable. Saved label files. Once you've built a label, you can save it as a design file and reuse it or edit it later. That's great for product lines or seasonal versions. Save all your Label Live designs to your computer for future printing. Anchor points. And that's pretty much the more important parts of our design. Let's move on to data. So here we have, I guess, five. Basically, this is all about integrating real information into your label designs. Built-in spreadsheet. There's a spreadsheet built directly into Label, so you can manage your data right inside the app without needing Excel. It can be a pain to fire up your spreadsheet program to print a set of labels. To work faster, just pop open Label's built-in spreadsheet editor and add as many columns and rows as you need. Excel and CSV integration. Already have your data in Excel or a CSV file, you can import it and bind fields directly to your elements in your label. Super helpful for things like product names, prices, SKUs, and more. Create thousands of label variations based on data from Microsoft Excel. Forms. Label Live supports custom forms that let you input values manually when printing. For example, you can type in a product ID or date and it will update your label instantly. Data forms enable operators to get the job done with less error. Serial number generation. You can automatically generate sequential serial numbers, which is great for tracking products or inventory. When you need a serial number, you can handle it in a few clicks with Label Live. Each time a label prints, the number will change by an amount you can specify. You can count up or down. So those are all of the main sections of our data. Now let's move on to print. Full color black or white. You can print in full color if you're using an inkjet or laser printer, or stick to black and white if you're using a thermal printer. Multiple labels on sheets. You can lay out multiple labels per page, which is perfect for printing on Avery style sheets. Printing to sheets of labels should be easy, but without Label Live, it's a nightmare. Label Live puts the adjustment power in your hands to craft pixel perfect PDFs. Driverless thermal painting. Label supports many thermal printers without needing complex drivers. That's great if you're using Zebra, Brother, or Rollo, or other popular brands. No need to install pesky drivers for our supported thermal printers. Just connect your computer and printer and start printing. AirPrint support. If you're using an Apple device, you can print wirelessly with AirPrint. No cables required. It's a technology that lets you print wirelessly without the need to download or install drivers. Dynamic copies. Basically, you can print multiple copies of a label and use dynamic data to change each one, like serial numbers or expiration dates. Label log file. This feature creates a digital log of your print jobs, perfect for businesses that need auditing or tracking. Labeling jobs often require a record of what labels were printed. Choose a file and Label Live will save the details of each label printed. So that is our features. And now that we've tackled every single section of our features, let's move on to pricing. So this section breaks down the cost of using Label. There's a 14-day free trial, like I said, and after that, you can purchase a license. They offer both individual and business options, with one-time licenses and volume discounts. So here are the prices and the features that you're going to unlock. You can pause the video or go to the site itself and see what they offer. Now for Learn, this is where you can find tutorials, documentations, and guides. Whether you're just getting started or want to master advanced features, this is where you'll find walkthroughs and helpful content. And finally, Contact, where you can reach out to their support team, ask questions, or request for help. There's also likely a form or email address to get in touch with their sales or tech support. So now that we've tackled throughout every single tab of Label, what exactly is it? It's a powerful yet easy to use label design and printing application. It's designed for people and businesses who need to create professional labels, whether that's for products, shipping, retail, inventory, or organizing. It gives you full control over design, data, and printing, and it works both on Mac and Windows. Whether you're a small business owner, warehouse manager, or just someone who loves organization, Label simplifies the entire labeling process. To sum it up, Label is a smart, flexible, and user friendly label design app, and it offers full design customization, advanced data integration, support for all kinds of printers, and a smooth, no hassle experience from start to finish. If you need to print labels and want something that's powerful but easy to use, Label is definitely worth checking out. So, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments down below if the tutorial works or if you have any questions. Thank you and goodbye.